Hey guys, Kev here, and well, I have flashlights, so let's talk about them. The unflashlighting knife is going to be the 9-tie EDC. You guys have seen this a bunch now. This is my dedicated unboxing knife. Little utility blade on Amazon, 27 bucks. I like it. Makes it easy. Don't have to sharpen it, you know. So we have one from rivon, the E200S Angel Eyes. We have two from Wuben, the X0 and the X2. They're running some kind of sale soon, so they sent these along. I already have, I've had both of these. I think I gave away this one, but I do have the other X2, so I'll probably compare them at some point. And then I got this as a gift from my buddy Steve. This is a MSR Lights D4V2 in titanium, which comes with a copper sort of ring here, and I guess that helps dissipate heat and whatnot. And this is a quad emitter setup, so you have 4 emitters there, and you can set this up however you want. That's apparently the very cool thing about Hank Lights. Hank is the guy behind the company. I believe it's MSR and Noctagon, those two brands. He runs those. The D4V2 is something you'll hear about a lot if you get into flashlights, because you can get a lot of the custom... Actually, you can get more customization out of this than any other flashlight. I'm really into the custom light game, so it's a little bit more form than function. I would argue there's definitely some cool stuff going on in the custom space, depending on, you know, what exactly you're looking at. But for example, this is a Hanko light. Hanko Machine Works, one of the more popular brands, more expensive brands, right? This is a, you know, an $800 flashlight. It has a Dr. Jones driver in it, which is cool. But when I ordered it, I got to choose, you know, the pattern, right? I got to choose the material basically and the finish on it, which was cool. But I had no option for driver or emitter. So this came with Samsung LH351D or whatever they're called. Emitters, not my favorite. They get bright as shit. I'll give them that. But they have a little bit of a greenish tint to them. And it has the Dr. Jones driver that I really like, but I would definitely prefer a Dragon driver. So I'll probably, you know, make sure all of that happens. But, you know, I wasn't able to just choose it that way, where, excuse me, if you get one of these, you can choose so many options. If you go to their website, I'll link what I can down below, but you can choose from, like, I think there's a ton of emitter options. And then you can choose the secondary or dual channel, they call it. So this is a dual channel light. So it has 2 channels. It has a UV channel, and then it has a white light channel, which is your regular emitters. You get what I'm saying. And these are 5700K, I think, Cree emitters, XPL high or something like that. And yeah, my buddy Steve gave this to me, and essentially dual channel means you can have one on, you can have the other on, or you can have both on at the same time. So what that means is right here you have UV, and the cool thing on how you change brightness on this is you just hold. So you just hold down and it'll cycle up, it'll just ramp, and then you hold down again and it'll cycle down. Just ramps, okay? I hate UV lights, which is funny because Steve didn't know that when he got this for me. He thought it was cool, and I fucking hate UV lights because they just disgust me when I look around my room. And it's not because I'm dirty. It's just because you cannot, you know, you cannot clean up shit that UV can pick up. It's disgusting. Now, you wouldn't believe this, but this is really hot right now. It's getting really hot. There's a lot of heat coming out of the front here. Not so much here yet. But it's funny that these secondary lights, while looking dim, can be bright or can be hot as shit. They're pumping out a lot of voltage, I think. So anyway, you can have the UV, and then you triple click. and you end up with white light. And let me see if we have UV mixed in as well. Yep. So we still have the secondaries on. We make it dim so we can maybe see. See how those lights are still on? So you have UV with white light right now. Then you can triple click again. And that cuts out. I don't know what that does because I can still see both. So it's a little confusing to me. Then one more time. And now again, I still see them all. So maybe those just have a sort of lit effect because the white lights are on behind them. It kind of makes them glow. But now if I do it one more time, we'll go back to UV. So this is an Anduril driver, and I don't quite understand it too well. I understand some things. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4 locks it. So now I'm locked out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm back on. We showed you the 1, 2, 3 for cycling. A double press gives you like a turbo, sort of. So if I cycle down here and then double press, you get to turbo. So, you know, there's some basic functionality in here, but there's also some stuff that I don't understand, like press and double press hold does something. Like there's all types of stuff going on that I don't know. I haven't researched this driver. I don't know if I'll do a video on this driver programming because I don't know how much I'm really into it. I'm just going to kind of have it around to use as a nice UV light or whatever. I like it. It's just that, you know, I'm rocking really cool custom lights and it's not something I want to throw in my pocket, mainly because this pocket clip is absolutely atrocious. So I like the light. I like the concept. It's very small. This is smaller than the CWF Peanut. It's an extremely small flashlight. I can show you here how some of this works. You can take the tail cap off and you have a spring down there. And then you have a 18350 battery, right? Obviously, it's an E-switch setup. And then you can actually, you know, unscrew the head as well. So you can, you know, there's some modularity here. And the reason that's important is because, look, they made this tube just big enough to hold an 18350. Isn't that wild? Now, I ordered some 18650s, so I'll have those in eventually, and then I can test this with the larger battery, because I think this is going to be a little more functional in this size. I mean, that's an 18650. This is an 18350, and it's not that much bigger, so you could easily rock this in that 18650 size, I think. And then the clip fits on a little better, and it'll work, right? And then you can pop the clip on here, and you should be good to go. I have scratched up the whole thing trying to get that clip to work. I really don't like that clip. So anyway, it came with an extra optic. Looks like a frosted one if you want a frosted one. And then there's a little lanyard guy here too. But you get to choose basically all your options with this light, which is very cool. That hurt my ears. But, you know, I think it's under $100. So under $100, you get a custom flashlight. And this is custom in the sense that you're choosing a lot of the components, which is cool, right? More so than you do with actual custom lights, you know, what we call custom lights made in the U.S. This is made in China. So that's going to be, you know, a turn off for some people and a turn on for some people. So I got to make sure it's tight because sometimes it doesn't turn on, which I don't understand. So I think I got to just loosen it and tighten it again. I don't know. It's a little confusing. See? Now it's on. I don't know. Interesting. So that's the D4V2 from MSR / Noctagon / Hank Wang. And I'll show you the box. There you go. Oh, there you go. 57K. I don't know what that says, but yeah. All right. So let's check out the rivon, because we've seen the Wubens. I just wanted to get them out of the box. Push, it says. Push, push. Push what? This is like their, sheesh. It's like that other one they have where it wasn't clear to me how you open the battery thing, and I broke it. Man, that sucker's in there. Okay, let's just... Ugh. All right. So this guy came with a pocket clip. I'm going to mount that because it's a pocket clip. Of course I want the pocket clip. It's got a little this way and that way thing. So what's that? Let's see. All right, so I'm guessing I have to bend it. You have to kind of bend it, I think, to get it on there. Nothing could be easy. Why couldn't they just put the clip on? I don't understand that one. I just want to make sure I'm not, you know, messing it up. Two-way pocket clip, fully magnetic. I mean, it looks pretty obvious how you put it on. You just slide it on, but you gotta get it bent up to do it. So can't just do this. Oh, wait. All right. Grab a little pry tool or something. See, I think you need to like lift it off of there to get it to slot in. Like that. And I was just going to slide back off, but doesn't seem to be, and there's no ramp. So I probably should have checked which way I wanted it first, but I think I got it. The way I would do it is with the face down. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Okay, so we got the clip on. There's a Type-C to A lanyard, usual shenanigans here. We have an instruction manual. I will read for the review. Again, not a review. So this is interesting. We have some LEDs here on the front. We have a battery gauge. We have a switch and a switch. So we have two switches, obviously E-switch, Type-C charging right here. Internal battery, of course. Looks like you can put this onto a tripod or something like that. So let's see. We have 75% battery. We are locked. Okay, that's strobed. So we were not locked. I apologize. Immediately, is this spinning? I can't tell if that's supposed to spin. I see this one feels normal. This one, you hear that? Just feels a little cheap. I don't know. I hate to say it that way, but it's what it feels like. So, all right, let's hold down and you get your angel eyes. That turns it on. Then you press again. That turns it off. So let's try long presses. Oh, it ramps. Cool. It goes all the way down. Tops out right about here. Pretty cool. And then hold again. And it bottoms out right about here. Okay, cool. Still pretty bright. And you cannot, can you? No. So you can't as far as I can tell, and I'm going to read the instructions for the review, so please understand that. When I'm double tapping or let go and tap, it doesn't change direction. That's the one cool thing about the MSR here is it'll get brighter as I hold down, and then it'll get dimmer. So if I let go and press again, up, let go, down, up, down. This one goes down, up. It doesn't let you change direction. It just has to go through the full cycle. So that's a little frustrating because you can't just go, you can't switch to lower. You have to go all the way bright to get down. We'll see if that, there's probably, you know, we saw triple click with strobe. We have a beacon. We have another type of strobe. Yeah, so we have strobe and beacon. Okay. Double tap gets you a, let's see. Oh, cool. So this is awesome. All right. So double tap takes you to a regular light mode. So now we just have tap for high, medium, low. So here's moonlight, low, medium, high, back to moonlight. And then you click and hold to turn off. And then if you hold to turn on, you get this ramping mode. That's freaking sweet. It has both built in. So what about 4 clicks? Okay, we're back to strobe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what about a double press and hold? Okay, that didn't lock us out. Hold. It didn't lock us out. Okay, there's no lockout there. So let's try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. What about turn it on, then double press? Nope. Okay. There's probably a lockout that I just don't. Maybe hit both at once. Whoa, that was wild. Okay. So that's that button. Then you have this button on the side. Tap gave me battery. Hold. Whoa, shit. Hold. And you get this. Wow, that's actually really bright. Just like instant on. It's not. It's momentary right now. Double press, you get 1. Then you get 2. Then you get all 3. And then you get 1 again. So that was double press for that. And then hold press is momentary. So 1, 2, 3. That just cycled through. It didn't do anything. So it's just doing that. Okay, so you just have those modes with this guy so far. Yeah, this is sweet. It's got a lot of functionality. It's an interesting shape, too. I like that. This is a cool light. Yeah, the only downsides I can right now is you can't reverse cycle here. You have to go all the way to full brightness before you can go lower. And then this button just feels a little cheap, but overall it's fantastic. And coming from rivon, it's probably like 30, 40 bucks, you know? So hard to fault them. It's probably got a ton of lumens too. Does it tell you? 1400 mAh, quick charge, attachable 2-way pocket clip. Oh, it's fully magnetic too? Hold on. Oh, yeah. It's magnetic, all right. Is it magnetic anywhere else? Nope. Just down here, but yeah, that's fine. Magnet's okay. It's not super strong because they have that other stuff going on there, but definitely sweet. It has a no light. It's basically saying, don't look at me, because that's what I did earlier, and I blinded myself. So, wait. No, I thought maybe I did something there. So you can do both at once, too. Well, not really. Can you? No, you can only do one at a time. Okay, so that's cool. Now we have from Wuben. Oh, I had an unboxing knife. Now I'm using this, so whatever. I had it out. So, you guys have seen this on the channel before. This was the first Wuben I think I reviewed. I honestly forgot about this light. I was trying to remember when they said XO, and I was like, what is that again? Oh, now I remember. It's this guy. This one's cool. It has a little flap up here. It's like a little fidget toy almost, and then the button is under there, so it protects both the power switch, power plug, and the switch. It's pretty cool. And it has these little magnets here. So then you press there. So is it 4? Yeah, it's 4 to unlock. Very low moonlight. I really appreciate this. That's something that frustrates me. I always have it on my custom lights, especially with the Dr. Jones. You can go really low. Look at that. Right now, this is a 4000K emitter, so it's a lot warmer. But point is, look how low you can go on that. Like, you can see down into the emitter. That's normally impossible when you're looking at lights on a camera. And this is close too. Both very, very good for moonlight, which is probably what I use it for the most, a flashlight. Anyway, then off. Okay, and then hold, and we get a little brighter. Get a little brighter. A little brighter. And back to moonlight. Double tap for turbo. No strobe. Huh. Oh, wait. How did I do turbo earlier? Oh, it was on. So from off, double tap is strobe. Once on, double tap is turbo. Cool. Yeah, this is a cool little light. The only, thing I didn't love about it is the form factor. For me personally, it's an odd shape. I don't know where you would use it. On a bag, I guess, on a vest, something like that. It makes the most sense. It is fidgety, and it has a nice milled pocket clip, good ramp. So, cool flashlight. It's the XO from Wuben. I think this cord was for it. Obviously, USB-C charging, just like all the others. And I'll link my review to this along the way here. I'll do that with all of these that I've reviewed already. And I'll do another video on these. Like I said, I'm going to compare all the Wubens together. So that'll be coming. This is the X2. This is one of my favorites from them. It's just a really interesting light. Comes with this little cover so you can kind of diffuse your light. It comes with the lanyard charging cable thing. It's fantastic. Probably the best cable in the game, if you ask me. And an instruction manual. I have reviewed this light, so I have a fully detailed video on it. This is the CP. Okay, it doesn't tell us which one exactly, but I think it's titanium because it's got this sort of cool blue look, but it's very light, so it might be aluminum, actually. So you have triple emitters in here. It's basically a smaller version of the X1, which is a ginormous beast. Also have a video on that. Check it out. And again, you have this switch that's this cool little fidgety switch that's covering everything. Makes it easy. And then let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 to unlock. Hold down to get brighter. And the cool thing about the X2 is you can set each brightness to whatever you want. There's a range for each brightness. So let's say you don't like how low this is. I think you just double tap and hold. And it'll get brighter. See that? And that is as bright as you can do low mode. And then double tap hold. It'll get dimmer. And I like it as dim as I can go. So there you go. Again, you can almost look down at the emitters. Not quite as low as I like, but it's triple. So it's going to be a little brighter. And then you tap, and we're going to go now, or sorry, hold. And now we're on medium. Okay. So again, low, medium. Now I can set this mode to whatever I want. So this is getting brighter. So there's the brightest I can go with medium. Now, my thing is, if you're going to have it the way I like to do it, which is super low on low, then you want to have medium be sort of medium, right? So I'm going to try to kind of keep it in the middle like this right here, okay? So far we have low and medium, and then bright. I'm going to go as bright as I can go on this. Which I think is 3,000 lumens or so. So now we have moonlight or low, medium, high. And that's how I like to set this guy up. But the cool thing is you can do whatever you want, right? You have a lot of options there. You can double tap to turbo as well. You can do a triple tap and you'll get strobes. You know, all the usual cool stuff. You get a nice pocket clip. Works really well. It is an interesting shape. For me, it makes way more sense than this guy because you're an odd shape, but you're still a pocketable item. This, I don't think, can go in your pocket really well. This is wide, but at least it's not that thick, so it'll slide in your pocket and kind of chill. You can put it in some other kind of pockets. This is sort of a big rectangular thing. It's just a little bit awkward, I think. This does have a magnet on the back. I should have mentioned that earlier. So it is cool that you can magnetize, and the magnet, whoa, the magnet on this is very strong. This does not have a magnet. Never tested that, I guess, on the when I did the review. So yeah, there you go. There's some lights. Just wanted to show them. They all came in today. Except this one, I had this one in for a few days. I just haven't done a full video on it yet. But really cool stuff out there from these companies. These are all made in China. I've done a ton of videos on USA-made lights lately, so if that's what you're interested in, you can check out all those videos. I have a flashlight playlist. But let me know what you think. Let me know which one is your favorite. I'll have an upcoming review on the Angel Eyes E200S here. I may have a dedicated video on the D4V2 once I get to know it a little better. I think there's a lot of depth to this Anduril driver, and I don't know how deep I want to go. So it's hard for me to do a review if I don't know everything, and therefore I may not do that. And then, of course, I already have reviews on these, but I will do another video comparing the other X2 I have to this one. I'll show this one again, and I'll tell you about whatever they're doing. I think it's a sale of some sort. So there you go. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And oh yeah, I do have links to, I'll put an Amazon link to this. I don't have an affiliate link or anything, but I'll link the MSR website. And then I do have a Wuben link and a discount code. I believe it's LeftyEDC 20. And you'll get 20% off your order on their website, which is a pretty good discount. So check that out in the description. All right. Love you guys. Catch you later. Peace.